Thank you, Madam Chair. Ovivan, are we ready to proceed? Okay, good. The witness is now being brought in. Thank you. Mafuji, welcome back. Are you in a position to proceed with your testimony?
Council ko Mafuji ibisimila kamurunang. Sa indum ibe parerim ne purunga kontine kachala CDRO ibe menanu.
Paretale purunga tentendi.
Yes, I am ready to proceed.
May I remind you that you're still under oath?
Akabe hakilo buland lanyin nako ye kali o menkenung hanimbi be o kali kilingole kono de.
Hade en sontale kombe o kali kilingole kono.
Yes, I accept that I am still on the oath.
Before the break, you were telling us about those army officers who were arrested.
Ako janning nata dahari ngola sojar nyaton kulmen yemuta ibe ulela kumo fo kanyenung.
Hade.
Yes.
You indicated that several officers were arrested and brought in, including Sergeant Nyankabare.
Ako yenyum foko ye jamale mute kono sojarolu wol kono Nyankabari be wol kono Sergeant Nyankabari ye wolle nati wotumo.
Hade.
WO2 Abu Trawale.
Yes.
Aning WO2 Abu Trawale fanambe wol kono.
Omar Njai.
Aning Omar Njai.
Ha.
Popul Kebe.
Popul Kebe.
Ha.
Yes.
Baba Imane.
Aning Baba Imane.
Ha.
Yes.
And you told us that at a point you were removed from the cell with Sergeant Nyankabare and put in another cell.
Ako wati sotonta yenyum foko ye te bondi wo selo kono inin Sergeant Nyankabare yali dundi sel do kono.
Hade.
Yes.
And subsequently Peter Singate came and you were removed from that cell.
Ako kola Peter Singate natana utumoleng ya bondi ye bondi wo selo kono.
Hade.
Yes.
Can you proceed from there, please?
Kansul ko foisi tenten no kaboje bang ye tenten CDRO la.
Okay, bismillah. Kabri yambondi wo selo kono me yalon ko hanni bulo keteni tajela.
When we were removed from that cell where even if you put your hand in front of you, you will not be able to see.
Ye murundi nyin sel do kono.
They returned us back to these other cells.
Mbijele fo tilidantang.
We were there for a couple of days.
Sani niabe kafunyoma abe lokumo sila le asiatal pang lokumoti.
So all put together, it would be within a week or even more.
Inatanan na yembondije sani kata mile 2 kotoke.
Then they came and removed us from there. Now we have to go to mile 2.
Niwo officers bebe je 2 yembe mutaten 2.
Us and all of the other officers, with all other soldiers, officers that were arrested.
Sani kata mile 2.
So we are all now going to mile 2.
Mfutaringo mile 2.
When we got to mile 2,
nga senior officers dolle traje fanang.
we found other senior officials there.
Mini yalonko.
Those that you know,
Captain Ibrahim Kambi.
Captain Ibrahim Kambi
Abakono.
was among them.
Captain Mamadou Cham.
Captain Mamadou Cham
Abijele.
was there.
Ndur Cham.
Nur Cham
Abije.
was there.
Director NIA.
Director NIA,
Ikafaye ko Cheba Sise.
they call him Keba Sise,
Abije.
he was there.
Major Njai.
Major Njai,
Senior officer, Army senior officer.
Army senior officer,
Abije.
was there.
Major Mbai.
Major Mbai,
Chesi tungolente balakoye mulungote.
he's a short, fair in complexion guy,
Abije.
he was there.
Ntefango ben number 22 cell.
I was in number 22 cell.
22.
22,
Ha.
yes,
Be wole kono.
that was where I was in.
Yintoma dolbije minialon ko jenne personnel le mawolu long.
There were some others there who were GNA personnel that I did not know.
Jelente domoro dati.
That was where I started to eat.
Mari domoro neba di lanna.
But when they are giving you food,
Ne bunda yele
once they open the door,
ikachino landi duma.
They'll put the food on the ground.
Ya a push ya nyori.
Then they push it in.
Ya dat on.
And then they close the door again.
Nimbelare nduma.
When I am lying on the ground,
Cemento kang bayo fong bemeng sikilambalante kang
I lie on bare floor, and I don't even have any clothing to put on under my. Mice come inside and they climb on top of me. They were there for a long time. Until I was there for several months.
Mr. Witness, do you recall how many of you were taken from Yundum Barracks to Mile 2, this second time you are being taken to Mile 2?
Council ko sedo foy hakilo samutale alimo jellom nyi sinya fulanjango ye mennu muta kali murundi Mile 2 kabo Yundum Barracks kali samba Mile 2 foy hakilo samuta mo jelle
mammolu konti mi ya lonko me kasabede pour nga lonko mo nangamo mennu bar nga minu be to foyte bijele aning yentol minu traje
I cannot
tell you. I
cannot give you a number because I did not count them. But these other guards that I mentioned to you, we were all taken to Mile 2.
Okay, let's do it this way. Sergeant Nyankabare, you mentioned him. Was he taken to Mile 2?
Council ko yes Sergeant Nyankabare tofo. Foya fanan samba Mile 2 le bang osilo.
Ha.
Yes.
002 Abu Tarawale. Was he also taken to Mile 2?
W02 Abu Trawale, foya fanan sambale Mile 2 bang.
Afana tatale.
He also went to Mile 2.
Omar Njai, was he also taken to Mile 2?
Omar Njai, foya fanan samba Mile 2 le bang.
Afana tatale Omar Njai.
He also went, Omar Njai.
Adalia told us that Amadou Kebe was taken from some hospital and then to Mile 2. Do you recall that?
Ko yenyum foko Amadou Kebe ya bondi lopitan dole to ya samba Mile 2 fo abe wonyale bang.
Ha couple Kebe.
Yes, couple Kebe.
You also mentioned Baba Imane. Was he also taken to Mile 2?
Ye Baba Imane fanan tofo fo ya fanan samba Mile 2 silo
fana tatale Mile 2.
He also went to Mile 2.
Do you know a person called Umfa Kamara?
Ako foy molo ne ka fo me ye Umfa Kamara.
Ha ngalonne.
Yes, I know him.
Kudang kolem, Kudang.
He is a native of Kudang.
Populem.
He was a corporal.
Do you know what happened to him?
Council ko fo yalo ne men keta wala bang?
Na beta ta nyola ko ta Mile 2.
We went together to Mile 2.
So when you arrived at Mile 2, do you recall any paperwork being done before you are admitted into the prison?
Ako biral fitata Mile 2 fo hakilo sibula ye kayti dolle dada ke safe ke parendi janni bali dundila kasola je
minto
Mile 2 biral fitata Mile 2
birim futata Mile 2 fo ye kaytile dinna
ha fo ye kaytile dada Allah ko kam bang
hakilo mambula no wola de
I cannot recall.
Can you describe what happened when you arrived at the entrance of Mile 2 up to the point you were taken into your cell? Can you tell us what happened?
Ako isa fo no nyeba menketa birali futata Mile 2 kabo bundala fo janning ibali dundila alla selolu kono menketa je wo wuce kono fo isi o fo no nyeba
nsa fo no.
Yes, I can say.
Go ahead, please.
Council ko woto ya fo nyang
je birim futata Mile 2 ye moto londi bantala jandi be futala bunda ba moto lota jele to.
When we got to Mile 2, the car was parked outside before the gate.
Iman lipa.
They did not beat us.
Iman neng.
They did not insult us.
Man crawl.
We did not crawl.
Ntamatan singole la tenka dum konoto Mile 2 konoto.
We walked on our feet to get into Mile 2.
Ntatale fo ila guard room be dameng.
We went up to their guard room.
But wobe sojarole kandandande civilian bu kandandande.
But all that while we were being accompanied by soldiers, not civilians.
Kiditiol.
Armed men.
Yendundi selo kono privately ni beduna Mile 2 ni dunta Mile 2 mara karo.
They took us into the cell privately. If you get into mile 2 by the left-hand side,
bunda bijele kadum konoto.
there is a door that goes through inside.
Ni dunta konoto.
When you get inside,
Cell do bije 99 cells.
there is one cell there, 99 cells,
Bari mansamba woto de.
but they did not take us there.
Cell do bije
There is one other cell.
it's about ngamrat cell mo tansaba anim feng wala sitrano akono.
That cell can take up to about 30 people or so.
Yen samba wole kono.
That was where they took us into.
Nani senior officers dolumbi Ibrahima Kambi nyolen kamino foteng wol bebe ngi trawole kono.
These other senior officers are mentioning Ibrahim Kambi and the others. That was where we met them.
Do you know the name of that particular cell?
Kansul ko foyo cell wo celo nying ya tolo ne ka je kumandi nyaadile.
Ma tolonde.
I don't know its name.
Have you ever heard the term security wing?
Ako foy nene nyi moyle tubabu kan e ka fo dinkira meye kaso bunda meye security wing.
Barisila ni ko security wing ni ba fulanya mandinka kangoto nyaadilem.
Now, if you say security wing, how do you say that in Mandinka?
E ka fo le tanka bunda kaso la tanka bunda.
Namoy ma fo kode.
Ani bolem kanto ka menu sambaje pour ye tanka kanoma. Ikana kana.
Nkana nyosa ba wo manche kaso tanka bunda.
Let us not
Kaso tanka bunda
argue,
woni wo selo tekilintide.
because the security of the prison and that cell is not the same thing. Let us not argue over this.
And this cell you are taking to, how many people would normally be locked up in each cell?
Ako yali samba o selo to jama mojel nanga mo nyanta tarla o selo kono.
Nkoy asi mo tansaba tanole.
I told you it can take up to 30 people.
Is that the cell or the building?
Ako wolem selo nyim famto fo bungo mume o fangole modi.
Bungo mume bun kilingo teng sel tansaba ba konole.
It's a building, and within that building you have 30 different cells.
And how many inmates would they normally have in one cell?
Ako woto e kam mo jelu nanga mo le soto sel kilin kono mo nanga mo me nyanta tarla sel kilin kono mo jellem.
Sel wo sel mo kling ibuka mo fala ke je killing
Each cell takes one prisoner.
Kata mawara doya tale.
Because it is small, it is not big.
Ni lota te yakete ndrong ibul ikajamma mawara de.
When you stand and you spread your hands, you touch both walls.
Ni bije cejangon tolu kesu tungol on silano la si tilinno do mande bare cejango ikatungo jerene do ibuka tilinno because mawara.
Those of us who are short, we can lie straight, but if you are tall, you have to bend in order to lie.
Ni be laring comme ni be siring ntebe siring nyamen naten.
Just as I am sitting like this,
Jang.
here,
Ilakamo poto be janne.
your chamber pot is here,
Be sumuna la kono.
you will urinate
Adum
into
be
it,
la janne.
and you sleep here.
Amanche ko be la do la ko tan jefango to de
It's
jang.
not as if you will sleep somewhere else, you lie there.
Amawara.
It's not big.
And can you describe the type of bed that was available there?
Kansul ko afonye mularam façon ne be o selo kono.
Larantije.
There was no bed.
Concrete ko yewle lo come nyin tabulo be nyamen ro ya lo wole nyama da danta wole nyama mawara.
There was just a concrete that
Concrete ko
was
le me
raised.
la wole kan.
That's what we lie on, just like the size of this table.
Were you given any beddings?
Kansul ko foye fendi alla le men be ko mbajo wala darabo alsemen fene.
Wato min nan tata jele fo ngallo kun kilin nyong soto je.
When we got there, and for the first 1 week,
Wato le natam bajol nati kana din tolla.
that was when they started to bring beddings to give us.
Bar kilin nemude
But it was just one.
buka fula di de kilin.
They don't give you two, just one.
Were you allowed to shower?
Kansul ko fo e kali bulale aliye kubang.
Ikambula le nganku
They allow us to take a bath.
bari
But
kunyale bala nie selo dayelete
when they open the doors for you,
mo kilin nemude.
one at a time,
prison officers will be escort like be kula dame amanjam fade.
Prison officers will escort you to where you will take bath, which is not very far.
Ye lo ye dung bare
they will stand and then you get in. It's not outside. It's inside the prison by one corner there. That's why you stand and you open the shower and then the water comes over. And the officer stands there and is watching over you. Once you are ready, he takes you back and locks you up again. That's how they do it until everyone is bathed. And then it will be up till the next day again. We take bath once in a day.
Tell us about the food.
Kansul ko ya fonyen silang alla domoro al kamen domoje abenyadi.
Domoro futo.
The food, you have this local food. That's what they give us for dinner.
Kontongo.
The lunch.
How was the futo, the cherry that you were given? How was it?
Ko ka futo men bialla abe nyadi le o futo.
Abukasi yade.
It's not enough. Just a little bit.
Ninde ika tiadurang.
They put granite soup. That's what they put on it.
Sibito.
On Saturdays. That's when they cook stew with oil. That's it. Apart from that.
Pepper soup
Pepper soup. Just ordinary pepper soup. That's what they put on this cherry. Sometimes if there's a bonga fish, they'll put it on top there. Sometimes the cherry comes with the pepper soup and...
Were you happy with the food?
Kansul ko fo domoro dung kamen dialla fo ayali seole bang.
We were not happy, but we had no choice. We just had to hold on to it.
Tell us about the conditions within the cell.
Ako afonyin selo nyin konoje alkataraje abeje nyadile.
Selo kono tarawmembeje ikasile ni batata yela ni batata ye jonkoto.
So the situation in the cell was such that when you are tired of standing, you lie down. If you are tired of lying down, you can squat.
Was the cell, your cell, was it well ventilated?
Akoyla selo nying itebe daming. Folum je yewe fonyo silo soto le bam fonyo kadun nan damen.
Fonyo buka soto oto.
There was no air, but there was a little window at the top.
How about the lighting?
Ako lampo karola dungu, lampo ibo bijele bang.
Lampo be salo le to rang there
were lamps at the corridor, and those ones were usually on.
Was there a lamp inside the cell itself?
Ako fo lampo be selo fango kono le bang.
No selo kono lampo te ye.
No, there was no lamp inside the cells.
Would you describe the cells as comfortable?
Ako fo o selo isa fono je moka sino jele daha kono bang.
No selo kono ite sino la je daha kono katu mune atinna.
The cell cannot be comfortable because
ilola boni tilola boyo ntebuka je nyala.
Because you cannot see the rising and the setting of the sun. You cannot see that with your own eyes.
Tilo abeso mandale kon kalonne ko fano ketale.
When it's morning, we know it's morning.
Bari te tilo jela lolo fango nyata jela.
You cannot see the sun, you cannot see even a star.
Hanin tilo tata uraro isalon kombe uraro le kono.
When the sun is about to set, you know that it's evening time.
Bari bukatilo je.
But you don't see the sun.
yesel ya dada nyamena buka banta je no asama so fango ibukaje sango nying.
The way it is constructed, you cannot see outside and you cannot even see the skies.
Itebe konoto.
You are inside.
Were you allowed time to go outside the shell or outside the building?
For alkawato sotole ka yamfali prali finti selo kono wala ale funti bungonyi mfango bantala.
Wato minan tata fo metaje wato le islam ikanang allow tiliotili wate killing sifinti alieta maybe miti tansaba wonyong alikawoke banta.
It was after we stayed there for a long time, then they began to allow us at one time we would go out and spend about 30 minutes outside.
At this stage, were you allowed a lawyer?
Kansul ko wotembo dum fo isontale iteye lawyer tabang.
Honey.
No.
At this stage, were you informed of the reasons for your detention?
Ako tembo foye kibaro dilale yemuta dalilo men kambang.
Iman kibari o kibari dinna.
They gave me no information.
Were you given any paper suggesting that you were being detained for a particular period of time?
Ako foye kaiti dia ilale bango tembo ka foye nko mba imuta la hanufo nyi wuche kari fo yo kaito dia lale bang.
Ntede nkungo.
As for me personally,
wati kilin me nata ye kaitu sambanye na kaito fango fele mbulu jang.
There was only one time that they came and they brought a paper for me which I have with me here.
Ko iben sambala court martial.
That they will take me to the court martial.
But I
was being handed over to Sana Sabali to take me to the court martial.
Now let's take it step by step.
Kansul ko ngata sim simfanin simfa.
At this stage, what kind of clothing were you wearing in the cell?
Ako nyintembe mumfeto fata fason lebe dundila selo nyinkon.
Wato kono jumper prisoner kamendung.
At that time, what I had was a jumper, what the prisoners put on.
No, let's take it step by step, Mr. Witness. When you were taken to this building that had 33 cells, what kind of clothing were you allowed to wear?
Akonga ata simfa biri yali samba wo bungo kono dame yalon ko membita lan fo sel tan sabanyong wotumo mum feto fata façon ne be dunding ila
ntol wo wato kono ntol be dunna o selo nyin kono wato minan tol be bala ken sengolem tol min be bota yundum barak kay hani mo tije me fen so bala ken sengodron.
At that time that we were getting into those cells, all of us that came from the Yundum barracks, we were all naked. We had nothing on us. Except the blanket that they gave us to cover ourselves, there was nothing else with us.
So up to the time you were being taken for court martial, did your clothing change?
Foja ni wato me bali sambala pour katali kitindi sojarlu ale ka fome court martial fo wotembo ali feto fatol sotole ban
wato kono nimmo meye ibadingo e dondikol do nat brabo katambi fulala.
At that time those, if you have a relative from the outside, they may bring you clothing, but it cannot be more than two, just one.
So up to this time you could only wear your own clothes, correct?
Akofo katabula o tembola imari isi ifansun dondiko wala ifansun feto fato isi odronle dunno bang.
Yes.
You were arrested with regards to the November 11 incident, isn't it?
Ako ye muta November karotil tanning kilingo mammangolela fo wolem bang.
Yes.
And you were detained together with the people you named Nyankabare, Baba Imane, and others.
Ako andumbiri al muta ya iniwo mole muta nyola kali soro nyola wala yemenu tol foko Nyankabare anim Baba Imane.
Okay, the witness would wish to be excused for a few minutes. I ask that we stand down briefly, 10 minutes, to allow the witness to um, um, cater for his needs. Perhaps he wants to use the washroom. Thank you.
Ako mbe miniti tala nganda pour sedo si finti domanding tumandola seke alafta tala jonko.
Thank you very much. Welcome back, Mr. Sonko. May I remind you that you're still under oath? It seems that we are missing some personnel in the Mandinka interpretation booth. Welcome back, Mr. Witness. May I remind you that you're still under oath?
Council ka be hakilo bulandila sedo ko hanimbi ibe kaliwole kono.
Hade.
Yes.
So you were taken to Mile 2 with Nyankabare, Babai Mane, WO2 Trawale, and others. All of them were arrested in connection with November 11, isn't it?
Ako yali samba Mile 2 inin Sajin Nyankabare, Baba Imane, aning WO2 Abu Trawale. Ako yali muta November karotil tanin kilin kuole la fonde.
Ha.
Yes.
Do you know what happened to those people?
ako foyalo ne mune nata ke wo molu labang
na manche ko wato mina ye nati min yalon ko ye minu bunki dola nga wolu lonne men ketela ten
except those that were shot with the guns. Those are the people I know something about.
Do you know whether they were ever tried at all before any court?
ako fo inata lon ne bang ye kitindi kiti bunda la le bang keta kiti bunda o kiti bunda fo so ton tale ye kitindi damen bang
ade ye kitindi le
yes
so jar bunda to nyala
they took them to the court martial in my presence.
Can you tell us what you saw happened?
ako to isa fonyen ite menje men keta je
ye minu samba kitiola
Those that were taken to the court
wolem otu trawale
is Oti Trawale,
baba imane
Baba Imane,
Omar Njai
Omar Njai,
Sajing Manjang
Sergeant Manjang,
Sajing Nyang Kabare
Sergeant Nyang Kabare.
ye nyulle samba kitiola
These were taken to the court.
And do you know what was the outcome of their court martial?
ako foyalo ne bang biri ye kitindi o sojar kitola ila kito nyin alabanta nyadile
alabanta nyame no wolemu ye bay amile
The outcome was that they were all dismissed from the army.
ye letaro di belale
They gave each one of them a letter
ya itandila ko al mantra ami kuno anymore
telling them that they were no longer in the army.
bari ye sentence sangol minula
But the year in which they were sentenced,
ye memfonte itolu
what they told me,
ikonye ko ye sorong sanje konon tolla
they told me that they were imprisoned for 9 years.
hanire e mantra jede ye soronne
They were not there, they were imprisoned.
And when they were imprisoned for 9 years, did they remain in the same building with you in Mile 2?
ako biri ye wolu sorongo sanji konontola fo itenin wolu tutanyo kan wo bunkilin konole je ba mile 2
hani mantu bunkli yem fatandile
No, we were not in the same cells, we were separated.
Did he say in the same cells? He said we were separated, isn't it? Let's clarify that from the witness again.
ako selo ila pour ya senandi ko yali fatale bang yali bondi nyo kam fereng fo akata nyadile
nkwe ye mfatandile mantra la kilin tebe jang itolbe mile 2 prison yado konole
I told you we were separated. I was in one place and they were in the main yard of the Mile 2 prisons. We are separated. We were not in the same area.
So in a sense, you are trying to tell us that after they were sentenced, they were now removed from detention and placed in the main prison where convicts are kept. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
ako fo wolem nyinti biri ye kitindi fo ye sorong sayin aw munta ko ye ini be bondi nyo kanne atel tutali be damin yeteli samba kasola bunda bala e kam mo kotangulu soron damin ni kitindi fo kapare fa keta wala nyama ba
ha keta wole nyama
Yes.
ye mfatandile itolu samba yado kono ye jompadum
That was how it was. We were separated and they were taken to the yard where they put on jumpers.
bari nte hani kabi ntebe jannede yen sambanan dami kabrim buta yundum be damen ntebe jeleto
But still now, I remain in the same place where I was brought into when I was taken from the Union Barracks.
In essence, you remained a detainee whilst they now changed to being convicts and put in the main yard, correct?
ko woto silang amunta ete tuta muto kono hanimbi ibe damin so bari itelu biri ye kitindi sila ye telu sorong ye samba kasola kono ba nyinne to korda ba nyin kono
itolu ba fonte
itelu
ha ye bondi be damen ye samba korda ba kono
Yes, they took them from where we were and they took them to the main yard.
How long after this were you taken to court martial? Do you recall?
ako we wuce jelleta ni hakilo bakan biri wo botala fo janni bete samba la code martial la keta wuce jelleti fo hakilo bakan ne ba
way wati jelleta
we wati jelleta
pour ntela kuwala amang hani karo fango side
It did not take up to a month.
inatante kili yembondi kasokono yen samba.
They came and called me
Banjul.
out, took me out of the cells and took me to Banjul,
Babkar Jata la office
to Babakar Jata's office.
ikonye sijang yembatu
They told me to sit here and wait for them.
idunta iber kachaka nje malo ikamune foje
They got inside and they were discussing, but I do not know what they were talking about.
ibije fa meta
They were there for a long time.
inatana fintina ikonye ko
Then they came out and said to me,
mbita NIA
we are going to the NIA.
bar mannata NIA de
But we did not go to the NIA.
ikonye ko mbato koto kay murta nyokan
They told me to wait again, and they went back to their inside.
ibe kachaka nje konoto
They were discussing inside.
malo ikamem fode
I don't know what they were talking about.
imam fem fonye
They told me nothing.
biri fintita nang
When they came out,
ikonye ko ngata
they told me, let's go.
ntangamira no fon kata NIA
I thought we were going to the NIA.
bar birin jitam be futala nan duma
But when we came down,
so jarol minute ben escort kan ne nimmen kana nyola
the soldiers that were escorting me,
akonye ko yakata mile tule
that we came along with, told me that you are going to mile 2.
nte murta mile 2 koto kay murundi mile 2
I went back to mile 2. They took me back to mile 2 again.
murta no kilingoto na cell number 22
I returned back to my initial cell number 22.
ye murundi je koto kay
They took me back there again.
bijele fo
I was there for
ay karo fango si koto kay
almost a month.
inatam fintindi nan koto kay
They came and took me out again,
nte anim mofula
myself and 2 other persons.
nte abulay eje dabo jaranko nyin
Myself, Abdullah AJ Dabo from
ni
Jara,
jene personal boy dole mo
and one other personnel of the GNA.
mama re long
I do not know the person.
nte fa ngaje je selo kono je o nyama ya natina
Myself, I saw him inside the cell. I saw him being brought into the cell.
so ye mo sabole samba banjunu kotoke
So they took the 3 of us to Banjul again.
wala mun nasinya fulanjangote kam fintindi nan kan samba banjun
That was the second time that I have been brought out of the cell and taken to Banjul.
ntol mo sabolu kono
Among the 3 of us,
ye kilingo nyimbula
they released one.
wala mu manote mamellong teng
That is this guy that I said I do not know.
ye wo bulale wo seita
They released that man and he went home.
sanyin tening abulay eje dabo
So now myself and Abdullah Dabo,
iman tol bulade
they did not release us.
bije be kacha kanje kamen fo malong
We were there and they were discussing, but what they were discussing about, I
Imam
do
fem
not know.
fonye.
They told me nothing.
inata fintinang
Then they came out
ikonye ko alingata albe murla mile 2
and told me that let's go. We are returning you back to mile 2.
inatan sambanam koto ke wala nyama ye murundina mile 2 tata cell number 22 ye murundi je koto ke
So they took me back to mile 2 and returned me back to my cell number 22.
wo mun naselo le tintangalon ko wala mun naselo
That is my cell. I know that is my cell.
mbijele
I was there.
inata na kaytonyin sambanye nang
Then they brought a paper.
o paper fango fele
That paper is here.
Could you make us take a look?
Council ko fo isse wo kayto dinna nga jube bang
afile
Yes, here it is.
na ma bo damen
Where I hid it,
I know you
pro
have made
akana fili
photocopies.
nyino le tata je ya nyime
so that
ya fengeten
I did not lose it. But mice went there and they
fana nga photocopy koto ke
Can
wo
you-
felenti
parts of it.
Can you give us the copies, please, together with
But
the
I
original?
photocopied.
Council ko wo isiol fanan dinna na ngay ijibe
Could you pass it to the chairman? To the chairperson? Excuse me.
ako kaytol di commission la siranti wala
And this document, does it contain your name?
ako nyin kayto foy to be safari nga kanne bang to be safari nga balale
nto bijele anen nan nomba abe bije
My name is there as well as my number. All are there.
And it is the name at the bottom of the document, Mafuji Sonko? or Sonko Mafuji?
Ako wolem toti membe kaito nyin duma Mafuji Sonko fo Sonko Mafuji.
Hade.
Yes.
Do you know what the document says?
Ako fo yalo ne bang mune be safirin kaito nyimbala.
Ye mem fonye je makarande nte bam katunte mankarante
According to
buka
what they
karambare
told
nka
me,
molle nyininka.
because I cannot read, I am not literate, but I ask people.
You have another copy of the photocopy. Could you kindly give us? Can you kindly send it to
Ako ye photocopy do fana men soto fo isi o fana din na bang.
Oh, okay. No, it's all right, Mr. Witness. I would be able to proceed with the
photocopy, and while the commissioners are
okay,
looking
all
at
right. We have it. We found it. We found it. Thank you.
Ako yajele.
And the document, well, Madam Chair, you would see that it's a document from Army headquarters.
Ako Madam Chair ay bajala ko nyin kaito bota sojar korda ba famle to.
The date it's not visible because the document has been partly eaten by rodents, I guess.
Ako lungu membe safari ngabala ate jeno la katu nyino ya nyimile ya mira.
Clearly at the bottom of the document you have this number GNA /11909 Private Sonko M.
Ako kaito duma nyina be safari nje GNA 11909 Private Sonko M.
Hade.
Yes.
And was that your number? 11909.
Ako fola wala muila number 11090.
11909.
11909 fola muila number tiba.
Wala muna nombati.
That is my number.
And Private Sonko M with that number would be referring to you, correct?
Ako Private Sonko M for wolem kaito ti me alonko abetele mabang.
Hade.
Yes.
And the document is entitled something that is not visible and then court martial.
Ako kaito nyimbala safero membije safer follow nyimma fawla de wo buka jeno bari an mense suteno je wolem court martial wolem sojar kitindiro.
Hade.
Yes.
And the document seems to list some names. The first, although it's not visible, below that first name is B, so I would imagine that above it would be A, and that refers to President of the Tribunal, and that would be Major PM. I would guess that the full name would be Anne.
Ako kaito nyin mem be santo asin jikiko mu eleti membo duma B bari men findita je wolem Major Anne amunta muninkumu wolem molti men nyantale kitindila.
Ha.
Yes.
And the prosecutor listed at point B is listed as Mr. B. Akamba.
Ako kitindirla nyim fango men to be safari nje wolem Mr. B. Akamba.
Hade.
Yes.
And from point C to J, members, so rather point C to E, some officers were listed to serve as defense lawyers. That is Captain S. Fofana, Lieutenant S. Sekan, and Lieutenant B. Dabo. Is that what you recall?
Menu nyanta lo lali Lieutenant B. Lieutenant Sekan, aning Dabo
and Major
Jiba.
Ha.
Yes. And in fact, rather members of the panel would be Major Jiba, Captain Sen, Captain Sar, Captain Singate, and Captain Diba. Do you recall that?
menu betar la panelo nyin kono alfalu menu betar la je wolem captain Jiba Sen aning Sar kata Singate
and Diba
anin Diba fo wolem bang
ha
Yes.
Madam Chair, the document has certain missing elements because of the fact that it's been partly eaten or partly damaged. I asked the Commission to take it in this way. We take a photocopy because it's identical with the original. We return the original to the witness, and if you accept it as evidence, we would mark it Exhibit 0026.
ako kayto nyinde ne ajibe dinkira dolu bije wolute suteno la safero nyim filtele mota jenola andun ala tala ko fo nyinole adomo bari bitun kayto nyi be follow nyim murundi le ma wolem originaloti bitun do nyin tumandol isi odi woto situ commission no nyim bulu pour mense ke CDA kaytoti me yalon ko abekela 00011 26 wala mwani woro.
Thank you very much. The document, thank you very much, Madam Chair. The document would henceforth be referred to as Exhibit 0026.
Council ko woto sila be kayto nyi mutala abekela Exhibit 0026 wala kayto mwani woro njawti sede kayto.
Okay.
And from the document, it seems that it's been addressed to yourself, Private Sonko, and also Lance Corporal Kebe, and there is Sabali, and some of the other names are not very clear, but there is something that looks like a Kambi.
Ako kayto nyimbala tolu menu bije to follow me bija beko o telephone to muoti bar niyo bota je to dolu bijele menu beko men labanta wolem kambiti bari to dolu fanalu bijele I folota menu la ite to kola ha
Sabali
wolem Sabali anin Kebe
and another one appears to be Njai.
Ako do bije men lafta mulun nako Njai.
Yes.
So would you confirm that these are people who were also taken for the same court martial together with you?
Ba asahandino la konyil fanal mu modo leti menu samba sojar kito la ko yeta kiti ndi nyami.
Wolu la kiti wato anintela kiti o mantanyola.
Their trial and my trial did not happen at the same time.
No, what I am saying is it appears that this document has been served on 4 other people, and they were also to appear before court martial.
Ako abeko nyin kaito ye monani fanan safe alale men ya lonko ul fanali nyanta findila sojar kiti bundale nyati lingola.
Yes.
Do you know which Sabali was being referred to in this document?
Ako foya lonne ibe Sabali jumale ma mento be nyin kaito bala.
Sana Sabali.
How do you know that?
Kansul ko yolo nyadile
kato biriba sambala kitela ya nintele sambanyola.
Because when they were taking him to court martial, they took him along with me.
Was it the only 2 of you who were taken, or there were other soldiers who were also taken to court martial at the same time?
Ako fo ya tel mo fulo damman samba sojar kito la wate kilungu bam fodum mo dolu fanali bijele ye mennu kitindi ate o wate kilungu la.
Ndene sana Sabali mo fula drong ye wolle samba
myself and Sana Sabali, only the 2 of us were taken to the court martial.
What you were arrested for, was it the same thing as what Sana Sabali was arrested for?
Ako ye temuta dalilo men. Fo ye Sana Sabali fana muta o dalila kilimo le laban.
Hani.
No.
So tell us what happened when you were taken for court martial.
Ako ya fanya woto bitumbiri ye samba sojar kito nyati lingo la muneketa.
Kabri yen samba kiti la mfutata je kiti dulato Fajara.
When we got to the court martial in Fajara,
I was
the first to enter.
lota man sele fen ko box o kono de
I stood, but I did not get into the witness box.
so Sergeant Kejaw Touré
So Sergeant Kejaw Touré,
atele mu moti mena case investigate
he investigated my case.
bar sanye malo mu rank le bala de
I do not know what rank he is now,
bar sajino lem
but he is a sergeant.
wato
He was a sergeant at the time.
atelen kaytol sambanang aya landi jojo ni nyatili ngala diala
He brought the documents and handed over to the judge.
jojo ya karang
The judge read them.
mbelorinde
I was standing.
bira pareta akweko
When he was ready, he said to them,
ni manyana nala ma fuji sonko manyana nala court martial la jang
Mapuji Sonko should not have come to the court martial.
anyanta tala civilian court lella
He should have gone to the civilian court.
kabru woto
After that,
e kaytol be kafunyoma
they gathered all the documents.
ikonye nga finti
They told me, let's go out.
mfintita bantante sita banta
I got outside and I sat outside.
imeta kachala je
They took a while discussing amongst themselves.
ye sana sabale kili atata
Then they called Senator Savali and he went in.
wo kontineta kitiola
Then his court proceeded.
bijele fo talamfula
We were there up to 2 o'clock.
talamfula tambita minute tansaba
At around 2:30,
kato wato kuna ikataimo be fonyele ka bele tandinda tu
because
kaje
at that time they will tell me the time and show me the time. I saw everything.
talamfula tambita minute tansaba
It was 2:30.
yang chitio sana sabala chitio ya kuntu wolto
That was-
murundi mile 2
That was where they terminated Senator Savali's court martial and they returned us back to mile 2.
kabiring murta mile 2
When we returned to mile 2,
wo somo sana sabale dammale tata chitiala
the next morning, Senator Savali alone went to the court.
nte manta chitiala kotok
I did not go to the court again.
manta fo sanji konontom be kaso kono be
I did
sirinje
not go to court until 9 years I was in the cell.
mo ma fonye afinta
Nobody told me it's black.
mo ma fonye akweta
Nobody told me it's white.
be kaso kono je wole nyama
I was in the cell like that.
inatam bondi mbe damento
Then they removed me from where I was.
yen samba david ko le nata lunkilindo e konye ko sonko ko nam
David Colley came one day and called me Sonko, and I answered to him, yes.
akonye nana nata mfutate la
He told me,
reception auto
he come, and I followed him to the reception.
ye jompa dinna jele to e konye ko ngadum kono to
There they gave me a jumper and told me to go in.
birin dunta kono to
When I got in,
At this stage, before you were given this jumper, prison jumper, were you taken to court again?
akonyin tembeng janni ibewo kasola o jompa dile la puruyadum foye samba kito la kote ba
no e man samba chiti la kotok hale
they
da oda
did not take me to court.
Up to this period, were you ever informed of the reasons for your detention?
ako fani fo katabula wo wato la foye dalilo lu foye ne munan na yemuta
hani man fem fonye
No, they told me nothing.
At this stage, have you ever spoken to a lawyer about your case?
ako tembo fo inene ni lawyer dia mutale bang itela kuwala
hani nilola ollo ya mandiam
No, I did not speak to any lawyer.
Just suggesting that one day they just brought you out and David Colley told you that your situation was changing from detainee to prisoner. Is that what you're saying?
ako ibe nyine fo kanko lunkilin doron david colinata ka fo enko ibe tembo mento sayin afalintale ye bondi muta molu kono sayin ibe sambala kaso bundal fo la kitaba
ha keta wole nyama da falinta wole nyama nte fan trentale nata dro yembondi je dro yen samba jana dro ye jompadi na dro dunta kaso ko
Yes, that was-
9 years sanji kononto
That was the way it was like. I was, in fact, I was surprised that I just came out and they gave me this jumper and I was taken inside the cell.
imang kaiti dinna from the army ka for dismissal letter warang ku koteng warang ateta teng adunta jana
They
amang han
gave
kaiti
me
kilin
no
dinna
document from the army to indicate that you've been dismissed from the army or anything like that.
yembula kaso kono wole nyama
That was how I was
tata nga
locked
saji
up.
manjanyol ye minu sorong tata ngebe taraje
And I met people like Sergeant Manjang whom were already in the cells, and I found them there.
Ye wolu sorong te nyala le ye kaytol be dilal ye dismissal le ta be dilal bari ma din tela adi nata jompa dinna ko adu ngadu ne diam tije manyene karke.
And those prisoners were court martials in my presence, and they were in prison, and they were given documents from the army indicating that they were dismissed, but the same did not happen to me.
Mafuji, what you are saying is very serious. You telling us that you have been removed from being a detainee and made a prisoner to serve time for 9 years without going through any trial. That's what you are telling the commission.
Ye bondi muta molu kono ye samba ke ilalu makamu falinke ke kasolan koti ye sanji konon to ke damin I mankaiti dila I me kitindi dulawo dulato fo ila kumo koto mwoleti ba
nkamem foten adung abe seniarim bulu wole nyama abe larim bulu wole nyama abe lorinne wole nyama na manki tili kilingote ye men samba ye nin sana sabale samba kitela o fana mankiti ndiam lota jedo ye nyen kayto samba na ya seriande drom ye murundi kaso kono kabri ye murundi je fem fenne mandina kayto mandina kuma mam fonye fem mankenna I mankuma kuma fonye yen bondi jede dro yen samba jana ye jompadina drom dunta ngasaji no traje.
What I say I stand by it, and it's very clear to me. Apart from the only day that myself and Senator Sabali were taken to the court martial, I have never gone back to court any other time, and I was not given any other document. And this was how I was taken, and my status changed from being a detainee to a prisoner.
Adu hani civilian court kilinte keri nyingambia banko kanya isafo no menen tengan singoloje namache court martial
and there is not one civilian court in this country that anyone can say that I have stepped my foot there, except that one court martial which I attended.
Adu court martial nteman diamu,
and in that court martial, in fact, I did not speak.
Captain Aliou Anne atelem court martial la presidente.
Captain Aliou Anne was the president of the court martial.
Kabriye murindi nan kaso kona banta fonga jompa dum tenne drong tata bijele fo sanji kononto.
When I was returned to the prison, that was it, and the jumper that was given to me, and I was taken and locked up as a prisoner.
Bota 2003 lente bota kaso kono.
I was released in 2003.
Bebola je lungo mena David Kolinyolo fango le uniformo natinye konye ko mafuje akonye nama konye ko sininding ibe fintilale ibe seilale.
When I was being released, in fact, it was David Colley who brought me uniforms and told me, day after tomorrow, we are going to be released.
What type of uniforms?
Council ko ye mum uniform façon nati ye.
Sojari uniformo.
Military uniform.
Namanke na foti bari dondiko kurto samato ye wole natinye.
They brought a shirt, trousers, and shoes, with the exception of the cap.
On
the second day, like let's say I was going to be released tomorrow,
ye na civilian dondiko